this is Maria with the Savvy Homeschooler Planner, and today's tutorial is going over how to attach hours to your courses. So we're going to do that through assignments. So I'm in the main planner hub page, and I'm going to scroll down to assignments. And this is after you've actually added courses and everything. And now when you're going to add assignments, you can add the hours as well. And you would go into lesson scores and grades. And this is something new that I just added, the hours logged feature. So if you don't see anything where it says hours, you're going to have to actually manually upload it. Make it visible. So we go to settings and we go to property visibility, and we're just going to put enter, and this is the one we want. Enter number of hours. There's another one here that says H. Enter number. That's not. You don't want that one. You want the one that says enter number of hours. So I'm going to undo that one. So now it's visible. And now it appears in this table. So I'm in lesson scores and grades. And the way it works is if you have a lesson name inside here, that's good. And you want to make sure the done box is checked so that when you record hours, it will actually be recorded, because if you leave it unchecked, it won't show up. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and say all these lessons are complete. You don't necessarily need to put the scores and grades in right at this moment, but you can if you want. But to enter the hours, I do it in 15-minute increments. I'm just going to say it's 1 hour for each lesson that we did for this. And I'm going to scroll that down and just make sure that they're all the same, because I'm doing it for the same time. But if I would round it, so if you're doing a 15-minute class, I just round it to the nearest hour. So I just round. So obviously if you're doing 40 minutes, it would just go down to 0.5. But this is how I record for the hours per course. And this is in student number 1. So you don't want to do it where it says all assignment. I would be doing it in each student's assignment page. So there's different students here. And then it will also open it up for each course. But now where do you see the actual recorded hours, the calculated amount, the sum amount? So you want to, if you just click here on the course, it will open up in a side view. And it'll scroll down and you'll see the total number of hours recorded right here, and it's 5. There's also a place where you can actually print all the hours on one page for each course. And that, I'm going to take you to that page, and we're going to look for the database directory here. And we are scrolling down to hours logged reports. And I'm going to get it for the current school year. So this one, you can fill in the school information, the reporting period, the date that you want to put in. You just manually type that in. You can undo that one. So this is the only student I have actually enrolled in my demo, but you'll notice that for this first semester English 9 course, it records 5 hours. So every time you're adding hours in the assignments page like I did, it will continue to add to this number. And then it gives you the grand total number of hours for all the courses at once right here. And that is how you can track hours. Oh wait, I want to show you could print it out too. So if you go here, what it looks like when you're printing it, if you need to attach the report, it shows it right here. And you could do it per student as well. So you would just need to filter right here, add filter right here if you're going to do it by student only. And you would just pick enrolled students, and I would pick the one student, and then only her courses will show up. And you could also make it so that if you wanted to put, in fact, I'm just going to update, you just put student right there, and then you just type in the name of the student. So I'm going to make that, I'm going to highlight that, Control B. Okay, so you can actually add the student right here if it's just for a student, a single student. Otherwise, it's just a general report. All right, thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Hopefully that will help you figure out how to track your hours.